is going on, ladies and gentlemen? That was a fantastic clap. I haven't had a clap that good in a very long time. All right, I used to do monthly channel updates. You know, what's going on my channel, what's going on in my life, what reviews you can expect coming up soon. And you guys really seem to like them. A lot of comments, a lot of interaction, a lot of questions, a lot of fun. And for some reason, I stopped doing them. So I'm going to do another one. Right now, I'm just blessed with so many good things to review. I have a bunch of handguns and rifles and tons of cool accessories. And I wanted to give you guys a heads up of what to expect for reviews and what I have going on in my life. So first, we're gonna talk about handguns first, then rifles, then accessories, and then maybe what I have coming up. So I have some events coming up and some traveling and lots of good stuff. I will be, the only thing I want to say, I will be at the NRA show. That's in Atlanta, Georgia. If you're watching this video at the time I release it, not in the future. It's April 25th, 6th, and 7th down in Atlanta. I will be there Saturday, Sunday. So if you are going to the NRA show and you see me, please say hello. I love meeting people. So please, please, please say hello. All right, the first one I've been showing off a lot on social media is the Canic Prime. And man, it's a great gun. I love it. It's very, very good. It has a lot of attention and a lot of hype right now and a lot of weird questions. Like, I keep on getting like, oh, I heard it's really snappy of a gun. Well, compared to what? It's small, you know? So is it snappy compared to a full-size gun? Sure. Is it snappy compared to other like micro-y kind of compacts? No, not at all. The parts are really good. So I don't know. I like it a lot. I think it's a good gun. Other people were questioning if it's drop safe or not. So I did drop it a whole bunch on video. And I do have some 9mm blanks coming so we can test that as well just to see if there's any truth to that or not. But either way, what a great gun. It's like the X Macro type size. Like I said, it's ported. Canic brings the value. What a great gun. Something a lot more affordable. This is the BCA Grizzly, Bear Creek Arsenal Grizzly. So Bear Creek came out with Glock clones, just like everybody else in the gun industries. There's thousands of Glock clones now. This is the Glock 19. They also have a Glock 17. Hopefully after that, they come out with those carry guns, the micro compacts, a Glock 43x48 size gun, because the width of a double stack is really uncomfortable for me now, and that's why I love these guns that are the size of the Canic Prime. Anyway, like you would expect from Bear Creek Arsenal, the Grizzly is super affordable, sub $300, and that is just silly, silly. I asked for the one with the threaded barrel because here in this awful state of Rhode Island, they're trying to pass a law that they say is just banning assault weapons, but in reality it bans a bunch of pistols and rifles and shotguns and long guns. So this gun, because it has a threaded barrel, would be illegal if that law passed. So stupid, because this would be an assault weapon. Anyway, unique gun, very cool. I like the grip. The slide release is so stiff that I really can't drop it, but it is breaking in, so hopefully that continues. All right, next up, I have a SIG P365, which is not new and exciting. However, I have a Radian ramjet and afterburner on hand. If you don't know, Radian comp and barrels, really, really nice top end. Not only looks, aesthetics look fantastic, it's premium material. It's made from stainless, 416 stainless steel. It looks good. The ports on the comp are huge, so it's a very, very effective comp. And yeah, I just think the Radian ramjet and afterburner is just the best comp. It's also 50 state legal because it doesn't use a threaded barrel. It has like a, you know, some gas blocks will be pinned on. Kind of the same idea, except for it's a screw. They cut away the barrel a little bit. A screw goes under the barrel, the screws into the comp, and that's how they keep it on there. So very simple design, 50 state legal, super effective, and it just looks so good on that gun. Also on this gun, I have a Gideon enclosed red dot. They have a new red dot. This is for that small footprint, for like the K series footprint or the RMSC, whatever you want to call it. That's the footprint this goes on. And it is an enclosed optic, which I'm very excited about it. If you don't know, Gideon brings the value, high value, kind of like a Swamp Fox type value company. And I have quite a few of their red dots, and you know, so far so good. They're all working out well. I have a Beretta. What's this model number? APX Beretta. So I've been critical of Beretta in the past, and someone said, hey, you're kind of critical of Beretta, but have you tried anything new from them in a long time? And I was like, no, I've never tried a Beretta since the 92 came out. So they said, hey, you should probably get an APX and give it a try in the sake of being fair before you disparage it. This person was a very level-headed Beretta fanboy. So Beretta was nice enough to send me an APX, and here it is in all its glory. I got some optics plates for it. I haven't put an optic or a light on it yet. I haven't shot it yet. Yeah, we'll see. My first thought is it's a little blocky and slick, but you know, I don't know. I'm going to go into it as open mind as possible and tell you what I like. The other handgun related thing is going to be this grip from Tyrant Designs. It's a X macro size grip. In the grip it is anyway, because my magazines I have won't work in this. I need to get some longer magazines, and that's the only reason this is not on my SIG P365 right now. I don't have compatible magazines. But what a great combo. The Ramjet and this grip, man, it's going to be a great, great combo when I get around to getting these magazines. But it's from Tyrant Designs. The FCU from the SIG will drop right in here. It's got a unique grip texture that I like the feel of it, and very, very nice metal magwell. Comes with the magazine release, so it has a lot of good things going on, and I'm once again looking forward to shooting this. I am testing more long guns right now than I ever have at one time. It's just crazy. Wait till you see all of them. This is the Bear Creek Arsenal. We're going to start with the Bear Creek Arsenal. My goal is to get to 5,000 rounds in this rifle and see if it can last. And we're probably around 3,000. I haven't counted in a while. But I have a Vortex red dot on here, Neomag Sentry strap. The light is from Inforce, another new light that hasn't been released yet that we're testing, that they're allowing me to show off. There's two different sizes. The controls are good, the lumens candela is good. I haven't played with their tape switch yet, but so far so good. I'm impressed with it. And yeah, so Bear Creek Arsenal AR, 3,000 rounds, going well. Let's see if it lasts 5,000. I recently released a review on the CMMG BR47. It's like a ranch gun that is an AK AR mashup. It's super funky, but what I want to point out is the light on here. This is a Hollison Raid light, and great lumens, great candela, good simple controls. I put it right out near that muzzle on purpose to get as much wear and tear on it as I could, and as I shot this rifle, I manipulated the light a lot just to get a lot of use on it. Hollison's known for their optics more than their lights, so I have hundreds of rounds on that thing, and this is 7.62x39, and it's held up really well, so that's good. Look how sad my background looks now with all these guns not hanging on the wall. Where do I start? Oh, all four of these next guns are awesome, and I'm equally excited for them. I'm gonna start with the PSA Crank. So it's a 5.56 Soviet Arms Crank-Off, and PSA makes some awesome remakes of awesome guns, and they do a lot with AKs, which I think is great. It takes 5.56, if I didn't just say that, and 5.56 with this really short barrel, it breathes fire. Like, I got to get my buddy with his slow motion camera out there so we can really capture some of this slow motion fireball, because it breathes fire. But what a fun little gun. Obviously it has a little folding brace on it as well, and yeah, I just love small little guns like this, especially AKs. It has a aftermarket rail. I'm drawing a blank on the name. JMac Customs ALG trigger, great trigger for an AK. I threw a little Swamp Fox red dot on here just because I had it sitting around. And man, what a great capable little truck gun, a backpack gun, a home defense gun, or whatever you would want to use it for. Let's stick with the AKs. I'm going to leave the nicest gun on this table for last, even though all four of these guns are extremely nice. This here is an Arsenal AK, and if you don't know, Arsenal makes very high-end AKs. They make some of the nicest AKs in the country. Like, they're just, this particular one is just shy of $2 grand. So for an AK, that's a lot of money. And I always tell people, if you're wondering, like, is it really worth, you know, if I can get an AK for $1,000, is this really worth almost twice the price? It is worth it. It's nicer. The fit and finish is better. The materials, it's like a cold hammer forged, chrome line barrel, so it should last longer. And just shooting it, like when you shoot a high-end gun compared to a budget-friendly gun, you feel the difference. It's kind of like if you're driving a Honda Civic and then you buy yourself a Lexus. Yeah, they're both going to get you to work, but the Lexus is a lot nicer and a lot more comfortable. Kind of the same thing. When you get a higher-end gun like this, you shoot it, the fit and finish and the smooth, and it's just, the quality is there. You feel it. And that's with most high-end guns. Some of them are not worth the money, but that one definitely is. This is a Chris Vector, not that I need to tell you just by the looks. I'm sure you can tell what it is. And they made a lot of really good changes for their Gen 3. Probably they've made more improvements than any other new version of a gun I can remember in a long time. So the Narwhal Tusk here, they drastically improved the looks of it. It looks so much better than the old one. You have M-lock slots all the way around. The lower part of it itself is rounded out and aesthetically a lot more pleasing. The trigger is significantly better. Anytime you get one of these weird kind of bullpup type guns, the triggers are usually rubbish. This new trigger is significantly better, so that's good. Nice folding brace, very easy to use and operate. Some folding braces, when you have to push down, they get really stiff and difficult. This one is fantastic. And there's a couple other, the grip is a standard AR-15 grip, so if you don't like this Chris Vector grip, you can swap it out. So many cool things that they did with the Chris Vector, and what a fun gun. All right, the last long gun I have for you is really nice. It is probably the nicest AR-15 I have ever shot. Unfortunately, this is not for me to keep. This is just a loaner, but it is a Radian. It is a Mod 1. What do they call it here? I'm drawing a blank. Radian Model 1 ADAC. So, again, higher end gun, the fit, the finish, the materials, the quality. Like when you shoot it, you get it. You may not be willing and able to drop $3 grand on an AR-15, but when you shoot it, you understand where the extra price is coming from. It's just, man, such a nice rifle. Collis optic, Hollis and red dot on top, Neomag Sentry strap, sling from Flatline. The light is the bigger version of the Enforce light. Again, I'm testing both of them. Put it right out there near the muzzle so they can take a beating, and waiting for that tape switch. The forward grip is from Kratos. And yeah, it's a beautiful rifle. It's by far the nicest AR-15 I've ever shot. And I wish I could keep it. Now, there was two things I forgot to mention. It's the long guns of rifles. I have a 22 LR bolt gun from Hammerly Arms, and I didn't know much about Hammerly Arms. They're actually the sister company to Walther Arms, and they make 22 bolt guns, 22 semi-autos, 22 pistols. Really nice stuff. Great pricing, and the bolt gun is a straight pull to the rear, and that's so much faster than the up-down pull lever, so that gun is great. My photographer is taking some photos of it right now. This is a barrel from Capable Citizen. I meant to talk about this with the long guns as well. Capable Citizen has a lot of the really nice Gucci gear. They have a ton of experience with AR-15s and specifically barrels, like years and years of experience with barrels, and they really know how to design and put together a very, just an ideal barrel for accuracy, for weight, overall performance. This thing shoots lights out. I'm about to do the review on this, and I wanted to mention it. If you don't know Capable Citizen, you should look them up. All right, the accessory that I'm most excited about is this active duty holster from A&R Design. A&R Design, I have a bunch of holsters from them. They've all been excellent. This is their first active duty. It's made for a Glock with an X300, but they have a bunch of other ones as well. Alex, the owner, took a very long time designing this holster to make sure it was perfect. And the retention is fantastic. You'll see me using this in a lot of videos going forward, and this will be my new go-to active duty retention holster, no doubt. It's a great holster, and yeah, you'll see a lot of that going forward. A couple lights from Streamlight we'll talk about next. This is the Mega Stream. It's a handheld flashlight. So they've had the Micro Stream for a long time. They've had the Macro Stream. I've carried both those lights on and off for a long time. And this is the Mega Stream. It's just a bigger version of it. I believe it has 1,800 lumens, 26,000 candela. So if you're looking for something a little bit bigger, this is a great choice. I know a lot of people will carry a flashlight this size in their pocket. I choose not to. It's just a little too big for me, especially in the summer. I think this would be a great light in the truck or in my desk or any bag, anything like that. But either way, big fan of Streamlight products. Now this light from Streamlight, I'm very excited for. This is, what is the model number of this one? ProTac Rail Mount HPX Pro USB. Streamlight has the longest model numbers. The reason I'm excited, it's only 800 lumens, and some people will poo-poo that. I'm fine with 800 lumens because it has 105,000 candela. 800 to 1,000 lumens is more than enough if you have a very, very high candela number. If you don't know, a high candela number, if the beam is done correctly, very, very tight beam, gonna throw out very far and also go through other photonic barriers. So if there's smoke, or fog, or someone else shooting a light at you and you're shooting a light back, higher candela numbers will defeat all of those. So I just got this in today, haven't even taken it out of the package and started testing it yet. I will go throw it on one of those many rifles that I have, But very excited for that one. I'm happy that Streamlight's putting out some high candela lights. This bag is the most requested item on my channel. Actually, I'm not going to put it on because of my microphone. I get more requests to review this bag than anything else. Any gun, any accessory, doesn't matter. This is the most requested accessory. It is from 845 Industries is the name of the company, and it's a quick access bag. I don't know if I can do this when I'm not wearing the bag, but all you do is you pull on the strap and the zippers break, and then there you can get to your gun. So it doesn't look very tactical. It just looks kind of like a fanny pouch or a sling bag that I wear every day in the summer, but it's still quick access with that pull tab. So I have brought it to the range. It is very quick. I haven't put it on the timer yet. I plan to do a review, a dedicated review on this, as well as comparing it to my 2 or 3 other favorite sling bags. Whew, lots of talking. All right, I have a ton of holsters right now. I didn't realize, I try to really spread out the holster reviews quite a bit. I don't want to overwhelm you guys, but there's so many holsters right now. All right, this is a chest rig. This is from Alien Gear, and I want to tell you a little story about Alien Gear. A couple years ago, industry buddy of mine said, try their duty holster, try their duty holster. The duty holster's great, couldn't believe it. I walked up to their booth this year at SHOT Show, and they're bumping Wu-Tang, and I'm like, Alien Gear's bumping Wu-Tang? I'm like, all right, I got to talk to these guys. So I started chit-chatting and talking to them. And they didn't say that they're trying to improve the image of Alien Gear, but that's what I took away from the conversation. They're trying to modernize their image, make holsters and gear and stuff that's relatable that people want. So I have 3 holsters from them. This is a chest rig for my Glock Model 40, not 40 soft and weak. Full size, long slide, 10 millimeter. When I go hunting, I like to bring that big 10 millimeter gun. God forbid I come across any 2 or 4-legged creatures wishing me to do me harm. And if you carry 2 magazines of this thing, you got like 31 rounds, I think, if I remember correctly. 31 rounds of 10 millimeter, that can handle just about anything if you got the skills. I've worn this several times, not hiking yet, unfortunately, it's still a little cold, but I've worn it several times to the range and just around the property. Very comfortable, I dig it, I like it. This is their belly band, and I wanted to see this because it has a holster. There's only one other company that I've ever reviewed their belly band that they're using a Kydex holster. Most people just use some sort of material shell, something, and I'm not a big fan of that. I like when companies use a Kydex shell. That other company who uses a Kydex shell, I'll never use their products or support them in any way ever again. So when I saw Alien Gear was doing something with a Kydex shell, I'm like, I want to try that. To be honest, I haven't worn it, haven't tried it, but I used to wear belly bands in the summer a lot, especially when I'm working out, and I got away from that, and with the warm weather coming, I think it'd be a good way to work out again wearing a belly band like this. So we'll see how that goes. The other holster from them I have used a lot is called the Photon, and if you see I have the Neomag Alias clip on there because every inside the waistband holster, that's what they need. The Photon's cool, like you would expect from Alien Gear. It's very, very affordable. I think it's $40-ish, don't quote me on that. The cool thing about this holster, it's reversible for lefty or righty. It comes with, and you can use a sidecar if you want to. It's optics ready. You can use a bunch of different clips, bottom mount, top mount. They comes with a bunch of different ones. So it's super, super modular on how you could set it up. And of course, again, 40-ish bucks is tough to beat for a good quality Kydex holster. And they were selling, like they sell these into a lot of the big Cabela's and Bass Pro, whatever they said, I don't remember which one. And they said they sell tons of these to those big, big companies. And the retention's very good. It's pretty comfortable. So I like that. More holsters, guys, bear with me. Falco, Slovakian. Anyway, I've reviewed a bunch of their products before. Really, really nice guy. One of the nicest guys I've ever met. And saw him at SHOT Show. They have a couple cool, unique products. They asked me if they could send it to me, and I just couldn't say no to him. I liked their product, and he's such a nice guy. This is a 3D printed holster. I know there's one other company doing it, but I think that's it. And the 3D holsters are very cool. I think it may be the future of Kydex type. It's not technically Kydex, but Kydex type holsters. Right now, they are very expensive. A 3D printed holster is super high quality. The fit and finish and the retention is just silly. It's super clean, but they are a little expensive. So if you're willing, you have to be willing to spend a little more to get one. But what a cool idea, what a cool design. And I haven't worn or tried either of these 2 Falco holsters. I just got them in. Again, this one here is a little unique That's why I asked for it. This is for a Glock 17. The OWB one is for a Glock 43. Maybe I should have done it the other way around. This here is a half Kydex, half leather holster. So the thought process is you get the retention of Kydex with the comfort and smell good of real leather. And their other leather holsters are extremely nice, top notch. I have one of their shoulder holsters, that's leather, very, very nice. And I just thought that was unique. I don't know if anyone else does a Kydex leather combo. And I just noticed they put TG in the leather. They embossed my initials. That's a nice little touch. But it's made for a Glock 17 with a TLR 7A, whatever. So unique. I figured I'd try that out. All right. The last couple things I got for you. Actually, I have 4 products from Vortex I'm doing reviews on in the next 2 weeks, but I can't show you because NDAs. And they like to keep their things under wraps until a certain day. So you can expect lots of new products from Vortex over the next 2 weeks. I just can't tell you what it is. Night Core. Again, unique products, well made. I took one of their flashlights in. I took in one of their flashlights years ago because it was a flat flashlight, and I love those flat flashlights. I'm like, let me try it out. I don't know much about Night Core. I didn't have the highest impression of them at the time. 12 Night Core products in, and they're actually really good, and I've had great luck with them. I just reviewed, here, I'll show you. I just reviewed this Tiny 3, tiny little keychain light, puts out 600 lumens. That review is live. That's a cool little light. This is a battery backup. I don't know if I'm gonna do a review on it because it doesn't really match my channel, but I do like it a lot. It's the world's smallest 5,000 milliamp battery backup. So that's cool. It's going on one trip with me. It's going on another trip with me in a few days. And yeah, it's a great little product. They also, I can't say no to bags and lights. If any company asks me, do you want to review this bag or this light? I just can't say no. I love bags and lights. So they sent me this sling bag. I got it upside down and backwards. It's a little bigger. Like, they have a couple different sizes, and I should have got the smaller one. It's a little bit bigger than I wanted. But now that I'm looking at it, I'm hoping my iPad will fit in it. Again, brand new, haven't tried it yet. But both the bags, it appears that they did a really good job with the storage built into them. I hate wasted space in bags, and I think they took care of it on both of them. This is just a regular size backpack, and again, it has all the features and bells and whistles and pockets that we want from a bag. The only thing I'm missing is a water bottle holder on the outside. That's the only thing. But I'm about to go on a trip again in 5 days from now, and I'm gonna put my laptop and all my stuff in here, and this is the bag I'll take with me on that trip to give it a little testy test before I do a full review on it. Okay, I think this video is 20 something minutes long probably at this point, so I'll be quick. I mentioned it earlier, I'll be at the NRA show at the end of April in Atlanta. I'm not a big fan of the NRA, but I'm going there to network for my business, my YouTube channel here, and for my friend started a marketing company. It's called Anvil Media, ANVL Media. I'm helping them out with some social media stuff, but I'm going with one of them as well. They're going to network for their media company, which I'll help a little bit. But the main reason I'm going is to get relationships with companies so I can get more cool stuff for you guys to review. Again, I'm not a big fan of the NRA. I'm hoping they'll have changes here in the future. I'm not holding my breath. But if you are there, please say hello. Most important. I'll be on vacation next week. My family and I go down to a very warm island that I've talked about many times. I probably shouldn't, but we'll be down there for 10 days. We're leaving in 5, we'll be there for 10, and then I'll come home and a couple days later go to the NRA show, and I'm very excited for that because this is kind of our magical little place. The only other trip I know I have is August. I'll be at Goals. Goals is the Gun Owners of America. I forgot what the acronym stands for, but it's the Gun Owners of America. Like I said, I'm not a big fan of the NRA. I love Goals and I love FPC. So it's in Knoxville again this year. This is only the second time they're having the show. And if you're going to support an organization, I highly recommend it's Gun Owners of America or FPC. Both of them ideally. But the Goals show, Goals got in a bunch of, the first year they did it, last year, it was great. It was awesome. I didn't go, but just people told me and seeing it on social media, they did a great job. Second year, I'm sure they learned a lot, and they're pulling in some really big names like Glock and Canik, and they got all the big dogs there. So it's shaping up to be another NRA, but better than the NRA by a group who actually will protect our rights. So that's great. Very excited for that. It's in Knoxville. It's in August rather. I don't remember the days. Same thing. If you see me there, make sure you say hello. I love meeting you guys. And I don't know if I have any other traveling coming up. I know there's one other thing I don't remember. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you're still here, man, you're a gangster. Watching this video this long about all these different products, and I appreciate it. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and do that. Oh, the live videos. That's what I wanted to start this video with. Maybe I'll redo this whole video. No. Every Wednesday, most of the time Wednesday, sometimes Thursday, but every Wednesday on this YouTube channel, I've been doing live videos with a different gun tuber or a different company in the gun industry, talking about all different things. Like every video is just about, I let them bring in questions, I bring questions in, we talk about gun industry stuff, non-gun industry stuff. Like the video I just had with Black Diamond Guns and Gear, that was an awesome hour and a half. We talked about God and weight loss and family and so many awesome conversations. So I'd love for you to join us Wednesday night. Most of them are 6, 7 o'clock. The link will be posted on my YouTube channel. It's also posted in my Instagram story. So if you want to join me, I appreciate it. Now you can subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in the next video. Please be good. Please stay blessed. And I'll see you soon. Peace.